Yeah, thanks, Austin. So excited. It's finally game week, right? We've been prepping, all the way back to June with this group, and it's crazy. It's finally here, and I've been doing this a long time, 21 years at the D1 level, and I think this is the fastest October I've ever had with a team, and it's probably been one of the most enjoyable. They have been an unbelievable group to coach, so coachable. Have been really receptive to everything our coaching staff has thrown them. But yes, there's tons of excitement around our program, tons of excitement to be here in Beagley Center, and can't wait to finally tip it up on Monday night.
Older returning players, like Haley and Maria, what are kind of the expectations for them, because they've been in the program the longest, it's kind of almost like a last go around for them. What are kind of you looking for out of them?
Yeah, I think they've really done an unbelievable job of leading, and really showing the way of what Youngstown State women's basketball is about, and really what Youngstown State University is about. They welcomed all of our newcomers with open arms. I thought all of our returners did a great job of that, but those in particular, obviously they have some game experience, which I think is really important to our team, and they've been able to show, a lot of that in practice, as well as our close scrimmages, and we rely on them a lot for their experience and their leadership, and I think both of them have done a really good job of that.
What about the newcomer order players, like Jewel and Zoe and Faith, how can they kind of add to that with their experience coming from elsewhere, so, what you're looking for from them?
Yeah, it's a big reason why they're here, Neil, in all honesty. When you look at the makeup of our team, and I knew how young we were with all the freshmen coming in, and it was so important in that portal to bring in some experience and game experience, Horizon League experience. Faith brings a lot of that, with her time at Cleveland State. Jewel has played a lot of minutes. She started a lot of minutes. Zoe has been a starter. So I think their game experience, has been really good for this group as well.
You mentioned freshmen. You got 7 of them. How do you kind of use them in your rotation?
They're all very much a big part of our program, and each and every one of them have shown, why they are here, and have done a really good job in the time that they've been here in the summer, and they continue to progress. I think they're all very unique in their skill sets, and they complement each other really well, and they complement our team. And so I think you're going to see throughout the year many of them being used in different ways.
Well, so with such a disparity of new players, and how would you describe this team?
Well, they're all 15 freshmen out there, in all honesty, Dana, because it is a new system. It's great that some of our players have game experience and they've played college basketball before, but this is a vastly different system. It's very much more up-tempo, a different style of offense. Even defensively, it's been different for some of them. Some of them have not, been exposed to all these different, coverages that we have and different things, from a philosophy standpoint that we've thrown at them. So, there's a lot of new out there. So we're very much a work in progress, I will say. What people see come Monday night is not going to be, the final product of our team by any means.
What do you hope to see on Monday?
Yeah, I think you're going to see a really passionate, competitive team. We talk about that daily, and in our 2 close scrimmages, I've been really, really happy at how well we have competed as a group. There's been a lot of passion on the floor. They've been diving for loose balls. They've been working really, really hard. We're getting, I think, better at playing that next play mentality, and not really relying, hanging our head on some of the mistakes that we made and looking forward, looking ahead. So all of those, I think, have really come out in the last couple weeks, and I'm excited to see it for real Monday night.
You've been around, as you mentioned, for a while. Is the regular season starting too early?
Yeah, I think every head coach would probably say yes. The players would probably say no. They probably wanted to have games, back a couple weeks ago. But this is probably the earliest I've ever started. November 4th. Wow, it is. It continues to creep up on us. But this is why you play college basketball, to throw that thing up on Monday night and compete. and compete, for Youngstown State across your chest. So I know they're excited, but yes, would I love a couple more weeks of practice? Absolutely, yeah.
Having talked to a couple of the players, one of the goals that they kind of mentioned multiple times is that, come March, they want to get to Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that very much kind of a goal for yours, and what do you feel like you guys need to do to get to that?
Yeah, we haven't been shy talking about that. I think that's something that this program hasn't done. And so, talking with our upperclassmen, even, the freshmen coming in, they want to experience that, and they want to experience that for years to come. So, I think that is definitely an attainable goal of this group. But before we even talk about that goal, we talked about getting better every single day. And in order to get to Indy, we got to continue to be process-driven, compete every day, get better every day. And I think their focus has been that. But yes, our sights are set on Indianapolis. We are well aware of how good the Horizon League is, especially this year. I think it continues to get better and better with unbelievable coaches, unbelievable players. So we know that's going to be a tall task, but it's something that we can absolutely attain.
This is your first year, Melissa, and you weren't here to play in the old big league, but
Yeah.
just to see the renovations, you kind of saw that process as you were here. To open up Monday in the newly renovated Poseidon Family Arena.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited, Dana. I'm excited for our fans, our supporters. Like you said, I've been on the opposing side of this, and I've heard how ruckus this crowd is, and I'm really excited that they're going to be cheering for me and our team. And so I'm looking forward to experiencing that. I'm also looking forward, for our new players to experience that. A lot of players, even our transfers, are coming from places that haven't had, fan support or community support. And, I think they're excited about that because they have seen it, ever since they've stepped on this campus. The support for women's basketball is like no other here at Youngstown State. And so, yes, I'm very, very excited to have a full packed house here on Monday night.
What have you seen from North Dakota on film? What do you know about it?
Yeah, I've been watching them for a while, Austin, and even though obviously the focus has been our team and getting better, but I'm a big scouter, so they're big. Yeah, they got a 6'7" girl. They got some more size at the guard spot. They have a very good player, a transfer from South Dakota, very versatile kid. So this is going to be a good test for us come Monday night, and we won't really start focusing on them from a team standpoint, until Saturday and Sunday, a little bit on Friday, but most of this week is still continuing to get better, as a program within our practices.
With such a large group of freshmen, is there anybody from that group that has stood out that you think could really make an impact right away from the start for you guys?
Yeah, I think that they've all shown some really good things, so they're going to surprise you. I will say that. I think any given night, any one of them can come in and make an impact, and whether that's scoring, whether that's setting a great screen, whether it's rim running. I think a lot of them do a lot of things well.
Should we expect to see everyone play Monday?
What's that?
Expect everyone to play Monday just to see them, or just depends on how the game goes?
I want to win the game. So, whoever the best five out there to put us in a position to be successful and win the game, that's who you'll see Monday night.
Who's going to start? Do you know yet?
No idea. No idea.
Good.
Good. Thank you, guys.
You guys all set? All right, questions for Malia?
Malia, what's this kind of like for you last year? You were a senior, but you were surrounded by a group of, other seniors and fifth-year players now. Players like you and Haley, you're kind of the senior, you're being a fifth-year player. What's that like for you, going into this season?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I was always one of the younger ones on the team because I had, a lot of those same teammates my past 4 or 5 years here. So, now it's my turn to be the oldest on the team, and I'm really trying to just lead and help grow this program in the right direction for Coach Jackson. I think she's really doing a lot of good things, and I'm really excited for this season.
Let's talk about the excitement for the new renovated big league.
Yeah, we're so excited. We're so thankful for all of our supporters for making that happen. And, we had to practice in stand ball the whole summer, which we love stand ball, but, it's really great to get back in in this arena. So we're super excited, and of course excited for all the fans to be able to see that. But who doesn't love playing on their own home court and having new renovations? That's just awesome. So we're super thankful and super excited.
Well, you obviously have been here a while, you've gone through a coaching change. Maybe what's the biggest difference, not to, downgrade anybody, but
Yeah.
what have you seen has been the biggest difference with Coach Jackson?
I think the biggest difference offensively would be just the way our tempo is, and I think she kind of touched on that. She likes to play really fast, which in the past, we kind of my old coach liked to slow it down, run a play, which she likes to run plays too, but she likes to run in transition, which like you said, neither one is good or bad, but I'm really excited, and I like what she's doing with the running in transition because I think we really do have the clientele for that. So I think it'll be really good, and we're practicing that. We did that in the scrimmages. We're really just trying to have a really fast tempo as we play. So I think that's the main difference between the two.
And she kind of took the words out of my mouth. Is this a work in progress?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, with so many new players and just a whole new system for everyone. I've had game experience and I've been here for a while, but I'm still learning everything. Everything's new to me as well. So definitely is a work in progress. But I think we're at a really good stage right now, and we have so much more learning and growing to do. So I think that's good for us because we might not be our best selves until the end, or in the middle, not sure. But I think that's where it's good because we do have so much learning and growing to do. So this team has so much potential.
What have you seen from the new freshmen?
I've seen all of the freshmen, honestly, have impressed me so much. I think it's great to have such a big freshman class that are so talented, and I'm so excited for them and how they're going to be able to help us this year. But honestly, I can say all of them are so good in their own separate ways, and I'm just really excited to be able to play with all of them.
Is the season for a player start too early?
I don't know. I mean, of course, as a player, we want our games to be here, but it is early, compared to every other year. But I feel like to me, I just kind of, take it as it goes, and I'm like, okay, we have a game next week, and I've got to prepare for it. So I really don't think about it like that. But I know in the past it did start earlier, but I really don't notice too much of a difference.
But being a grad student, that's a little different for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so you don't have the rigors of a class schedule like some of the
Right. Yeah. All my classes are fully online for my master's program, so I'm a little different there. But
What you guys now have been able to get out of just playing against each other, practicing against each other, and you have 2 scrimmages under your belt now. What have you guys kind of learned and taken away from those scrimmages that you guys have been kind of focusing on in the lead up to the season?
I think just playing each other every single day has really taught us what we like to do and how we like to play with each other, because with a whole new team, at first it's going to be kind of hard. You don't know what your teammates, what they want to do on a play, or, how to read a read they're going to do. So I think the biggest thing with us playing is just getting that kind of mojo as a team together. And I think as we've been playing more and more, it's just gotten better, which I think is great. So just kind of, playing together has really shown, how we can work together and play together. So I think it's just the experience that we're getting is great for our team and just that team camaraderie.